guys, smash that thumbs up button. But if you're with Project ZORGO, smash that thumbs down. Do you guys want to help us take them down? Perfect. Get your phone, turn it sideways, smash that subscribe button and hit all the notification bells. And comment Ninja Squad below. That way, we can take down Project ZORGO together.
Melvin has another secret behind his mask? What is even going on right now? What's up, everybody? My name is the Red Ninja, and on this channel, we talk about all things Spy Ninjas. The good, the bad, and sometimes the ugly. So if this is your first time here, make sure you smash that subscribe button and smash that like button if you are one of the good guys, and give it a thumbs down if you are with Project ZORGO. Because like I always say, you gotta have bad guys too, right? So we just found out that Melvin has another secret behind his mask. Is it another QR code? Is it something else that Melvin put in place just in case he was ever gonna be brainwashed by Project ZORGO? Probably. Melvin did it once underneath his chin, but why not do it again with your mask? Technically, you're not supposed to take your mask off if you're a Project ZORGO member, so putting something secret behind there is probably the smartest bet. Now the big question here is, what is the secret that's on the other side of his mask? Is it another QR code? Is it another secret location? Is it GPS coordinates? I mean, is it the secret to him and Regina actually being brother and sister? Is it the actual identity of Daniel's mom? Or maybe it's the identity of Melvin's mom and dad? And we all know that Melvin is one of the Project ZORGO leader's most trusted associates. And obviously, before Melvin got his mind erased, he was always really concerned about what Project ZORGO was really gonna do if they ever found out any information about him helping out the Spy Ninjas. So, what does he do? He gets a QR code underneath his beard. He gets another QR code behind his mask. Is there another QR code that we don't know about? And another thing, why did Melvin decide to jump into the pool and disappear? Does everybody remember there is a GKC safe in the bottom of the pool? Do you think Melvin grabbed it to bring it back to Project ZORGO? Or do you think that Melvin actually has the key to unlock the GKC safe? Or does the cloak hacker have the key? And what about the Great Zorgini, the hacker magician? Does that guy have some way to get into the GKC safe? I mean, and speaking of the Great Zorgini, that guy was actually going to teach the Spy Ninjas how to disappear. Like he was going to do it. But the cloak hacker shows up and hits him. So does that mean that the Great Zorgini is really kind of a good guy? Or was he just holding up his end of the deal? If he was impressed, he was going to show him how to disappear. Which also leads the question, that means that he's got some sort of morality, unlike most Project ZORGO members. So maybe he is a good guy. Okay, so back to the secret behind Melvin's mask. First, we had a tattoo underneath his beard. Then, we had a tattoo behind Daniel's ear. There's gotta be something that Regina has probably kept secret that she doesn't even know about quite yet. But what would PZ9 put on the back of his mask? I mean, it must have been something that happened fairly recently, right? Because PZ9 has always had his mask. It's been in his truck, it was in the Spy Ninja safe house. He's always had access to that mask, so you feel if you just looked at it, there would be something on the mask that you'd be like, oh wait, I know what this is from. So it had to be something that he did pretty darn recently because the Spy Ninjas have seen that mask numerous times. Now the only question is, what could it be? So think about it, guys. It's gotta be something that would surprise the Spy Ninjas, but something that wouldn't really surprise Melvin because he puts on his mask every single day. I mean, he doesn't sleep with it, I'm sure. That would just be weird and probably uncomfortable. I mean, I never slept with my mask on. My brother, I don't think, slept with his mask on because that would just be weird. Like that thing, it's like hard on your nose. Like who'd want to do that, right? So if it is a QR code, that'd be something that Melvin would look at every day putting on his mask, go, oh, that's just something that's on my mask. And he wouldn't even think twice about it. So he would just keep on putting it on, no big deal, right? Because he put that QR code on probably beforehand. So there are two things that could be the case here. One, Melvin put it on way back before he got brainwashed, so now when he puts on his mask, it's just something like normal every single time. It could be a QR code, it could be a number, a letter, whatever. When he looks at it, it would just be like, oh, there it is, that's that thing. Or it could be something that he put on there very recently, because it's not like Melvin's gonna pick up his mask and go, oh, what's this thing that I put on the back of my mask? Every single time he wears it, right? I'm thinking it's probably number two, because Qwaint and Regina have seen that mask so many times before, and it's never startled them, right? So it had to be something that Melvin did recently that he put on his mask. Because guys, let's be honest, the reaction they had was probably not something they've seen before. We can assume that whatever is on the back of that mask was probably put there recently. Was it Melvin that put it there? Was it the Project ZORGO leader that put it there? Was it the cloaker that put it there? Who knows? Let me ask you guys that question. What do you think is on the other side of PZ9's mask? Is it a QR code to something else? Is it a word? Is it a letter? Is it coordinates? Are they symbols from something else? Did Melvin put it there? Did the PZ leader put it there? I mean, one thing's for sure, it's probably something very simple, like a QR code, or a letter, or a symbol, because it's not like there's a ton of writing room on the inside of a Project ZORGO mask, am I right? So think about it. What would Melvin put on the back of his mask that his old self would be so concerned about his new self figuring out? Also, if anybody else saw it, they would be blown away as well. Did PZ9 Melvin make another secret video on his channel to tell the Spy Ninjas what is to come? I mean, we always hear Daniel say it's the tip of the iceberg. Now, is that just something he's saying, or is that something he remembers from back when he was with Project ZORGO and he knows what's coming? Is the tip of the iceberg inside the GKC safe? Is it inside the red safe? Is behind Melvin's mask actually the code to the red safe? Is it the code to get into the GKC safe? Guys, these are the questions that we need to be asking ourselves. Guys, hear me out. Here's a crazy theory. What if the Project ZORGO leader put something on the inside of Melvin's mask just as a trick, just in case he was to ever go back to the Spy Ninjas, or if anybody ever got his mask? Because we all know the Project ZORGO leader is, he's a pretty crafty guy. He thinks out his stuff. He knows when he's being bamboozled, right? So what if the Project ZORGO leader put something on the inside of Melvin's mask? What if it's a locator? Like, what if he went to the Spy Ninja safe house and now the Project ZORGO leader knows exactly where the Spy Ninjas live? Or what if it's some sort of diversion? Like the Project ZORGO leader really put something on the back of his mask to really throw the Spy Ninjas off. So it actually sends him to a video to someplace else, and it sends the Spy Ninjas on this random goose chase that the Project ZORGO leader set up in the first place. Or what if the PZ leader and Melvin are working together? Like, oh hey, if I go to the Spy Ninja safe house and leave my mask there, they're probably gonna pick it up and look at it. So what if we put some sort of trick on the back of my mask to send them on some goose chase that really doesn't exist, and it just has the Spy Ninjas play into the Project ZORGO leader's hands? I'm just thinking outside the box here, guys. And another thing, PZ9 doesn't actually think that he's the brother of Regina. He keeps denying it, and Regina's like, hey, you're totally my brother. They do a twin telepathy thing to try to get them to start doing a lot of the same stuff because they are related. But what if in reality, what if they're not related? Remember, they were given that information from the Project ZORGO leader. Like, that was something that Project ZORGO told them that they were related. What if that's really not the case at all? And Melvin and Regina aren't really brother and sister? I know, crazy to think about, but guys, these are the questions that we have to be asking ourselves. The PZ leader is not the dumbest guy in the world, but he's also not the smartest. Plus, he smells absolutely horrible. Like, I'm sure if you walked into his house, it would just smell like an outhouse. And that's probably why he doesn't invite anybody over to his house, because his house is actually a porta potty. There, I said it. The Project ZORGO leader lives inside of a porta potty. That explains why he smells so terribly bad. Hey, PZ leader, what's going on? Hi again, Red Ninja here. I just spoiled your big secret. You live inside of a porta potty. Hey, listen, whatever you want to do with your personal life, man, do it. I'm just stating facts, bro. But like I always say, it doesn't matter what I think. What do you guys think? What is behind Melvin's mask? Are Melvin and Regina actually brother and sister? Did Melvin and the PZ leader actually set up this entire thing just to throw the Spy Ninjas off and send them on a wild goose chase? Or did Melvin write this on his mask way before this all happened, and it's just, oh, hey, I put my mask on every single day. I don't even really notice it. But if the Spy Ninjas find it, it's probably going to be a big deal. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is the Red Ninja, and I appreciate you guys so very much for being here. You guys could be doing anything in the world right now, but you're hanging out with me, and I appreciate that. You guys are fantastic. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.